Hey everyone. If you are listening to this presentation, that means you're interested in the first steps of the CATS or Caregiver and Therapeutic Services Facility. This presentation and proposal were both made by Sloan Manual. So to start off, this is what this presentation will be going over. It's going to be going over the basic rundown of what CATS is, our goals, the importance of such a proposal, and the enrollment process for beginning this facility. So number one, what is CATS? CATS consists of three separate components. The first is a therapeutic space, the second is an enrichment center, and the third is a community building aspect. So to dive deeper into this, the therapeutic space is a space of parents or families of children with intellectual or developmental disabilities, and to give them just kind of a space of relief. This is really important because having children or, like younger people to deal with is already hard enough. And when you add in the aspect of them having a disability of some sort, it becomes way harder. Most people don't know how to cope or manage this much difficulty while also trying to parent, and therefore leads them to bad parenting habits or a lack of tools to deal with their certain situations, and that reduces the quality of life of the family. So, our therapeutic space is supposed to either give them a space of support or like some sort of tools to support their children or family members in the future. Second aspect is the enrichment center. The idea for this stems from the fact that the parents wouldn't be able to receive any sort of help if they didn't have a place to, that would take care of their children or family members. So we want this to be a space where the individuals with intellectual or developmental disabilities can learn, thrive, and grow. To do this, we'll offer certain services just like community activities, field trips, job training, and more. It's mainly a place where they can feel happy and gain some sort of independence and confidence. And finally, we have the community. The community actually has to do more with the workers here at CATS because most of the workers are probably going to be outside of the already built community of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. This is really important to me because this state already receives very little help, especially in Albuquerque, for these individuals, and people outside being able to see either the struggles or just the amount of compassion that these people have for each other will raise awareness and hopefully raise the amount of support that these people will get. So, what are the goals for this proposal? The goals for the family are to help families with children just thrive and give them a better quality of life, create a community where support can be found inside and outside of the facility, and have a space where all their struggles and hard work can be seen. The goals for the individuals are just to allow them to become more independent. That way, the parents don't have to, they don't have to completely rely on their parents or families, and to create a safe space so they can build their own uniqueness and confidence for the future. So, why is something like this important? Here are percentages for the amount of people who have intellectual or developmental disabilities, and this is ranked first, second, third, and fourth in the United States. As you can see, New Mexico ranks fourth with a 17.8% in population. However, New Mexico also ranks 43rd in the amount of help or support given to these individuals, Albuquerque specifically being very, very bad. This puts an incredibly high stress on both the individual and the families, and it reduces their quality of life immensely. So, with a proposal like this, what are the benefits? The benefits is a better quality of life, like we've said before. If we reduce this quality of life, more people will be willing to take care of the individuals for longer, especially the families, and that will reduce homelessness. Teaching the independence of the individuals with intellectual or developmental disabilities can lead to more job opportunities, and that promotes self-esteem. This one is super important because not only does it promote self-esteem, but it also puts more money in the economy. They become taxpayers, and therefore they are less reliant on either their families or the government financially. In New Mexico specifically, we are second to last in financial aid for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and like towards families. So this is incredibly important. Third one is parents can be given more tools to parent their children properly. There are a ton of cases of domestic abuse, um, having to deal with parents or family members towards people with intellectual and developmental disabilities just because they have less forms of communication to, obviously say something bad is going on. So if we can give parents the tools to parent properly, this will happen less. And last but not least, the people outside the community can receive more job opportunities, and in doing so will experience just the community of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, hopefully raising awareness and compassion for this group. So, the enrollment process for the first steps is to enroll on our newly made website so you can meet your online therapist. Every family who does this will be pretty much waitlist like our pretty much skip the waitlist for the enrollment for the facility, which is not yet built. However, if you go to a therapist on our website, you will be building revenue. All of this is going towards the building of the facility. Once it is done, you will be able to skip the waitlist and receive our services instantaneously. And if you know anyone interested in this work, especially people, in like late high school or college, looking to build their resume for social work, psychology, etc., please let us know and feel free to spread the word. Finally, this presentation was made with the help of SlidesGo, so thank you for everyone for listening.